Hey everybody, welcome to This Week in Rewards for November 18th through to the 24th, 2023, right here on RWRDS Canada's YouTube channel and on the RWRDS Canada podcast. This is your weekly dose of loyalty rewards, travel, and credit card happenings in Canada. I want to thank you for tuning in, and before we get right into it, I hope you've all had a great week, a great day. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel so that you get notified, and hit the notification bell so you get notified of all the new videos that we put up, especially this weekly newscast. This was a crazy week because of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so many things posting in terms of deals and everything. We're only going to touch upon a couple of the big ones in this episode because we talked about some last week. I'll just touch upon a few of them. And why don't we just jump right into things? You know, the big one this week, which is generating the most traffic on our site, is the Shoppers Drug Mart biggest bonus redemption event. Yeah, this is that annual event that all you guys save up your points all year long for. This is running until November 29th. 2023. It launched November 23rd online in the afternoon and launched today, which is November 24th, in store. So what you can do is redeem 70,000 points and you'll get $100 off, which is $30 more than usual. If you redeem 130,000 points, you're gonna get $200 off, which is $70 more than usual. And then 250,000, yeah, $250,000 points. If you redeem those, you're gonna get $400 off, which is 150 extra dollars for your points. A huge event, one of the most worthwhile all year long, and I know so many people do just rack up their points and hold on to them for this, and then redeem during this event, and they redeem for the things that Shoppers Drug Mart is price competitive on. So like gaming consoles, electronic games, things like that, Dysons, you name it, things that they have to price similarly to other places because Shoppers tends to be expensive for their sundries. But still, I mean, if you're looking to save money, even on some of those things like stocking stuffers or presents, it's not a bad idea to use these points to, to get that stuff for free. I actually, for the first time ever, partook in the event this year as well. Now, I'm not a big PC Optimum collector, so I only had just over 90,000 points for the last couple of years. But yeah, we wanted to get a Nintendo Switch, and we redeemed for that. And the good thing, actually, what I should touch upon before I get into that is that right now for the weekend, so until November 26th. So if you're watching this on the 24th, 25th, 26th. If you spend $125 or more online with Shoppers Drug Mart, they're going to give you a 40,000 point bonus, and that can be combined with the redemption event. So I personally did this. So I'll show you. Here's my order from Shoppers Drug Mart yesterday, because when this went live yesterday online. So as you can see, I redeemed 90,000 points. And got $120 off because 70,000 got the $100. That's the redemption event amount, and then 20,000 points above that gave you the $20 extra. Now, if I really wanted to maximize, I should have only redeemed 70,000 and saved the 20,000 for next year's event or one of the other redemption events. But like I said, I'm not a big user of PC Optimum. I don't even know if I'd redeem next year, so I figured I might as well get that extra $20 off. I can use that $20 cash elsewhere much easier than just holding on to the 20,000 points. But on top of that, I earned the 40,000 bonus points. So I already have, this was just a good combination. It was good to use up almost all my points and earned a whole bunch of them back. So it was already building up if there is something to redeem for next year. Yeah, so like I said, like this is just such a huge event. It is every year. So many people look out for this. When it launched online yesterday, they had technical issues. I went on a couple hours, I think I went on about 4 hours after it launched, and I had no problems ordering that Switch. It took literally 5 minutes to do so. And so if you're watching this video right now and you haven't got it yet, now you probably can go and have no problems ordering stuff online. And so if you don't need to go in store, if you can order online, do so, because if you're going to hit that $125, you're going to get that 40,000 points, which is at least $40, if not more, back on your thing. So that was great. I mean, I love that. And I put this purchase on my American Express Gold Rewards card because that earns 2 points per dollar using the drugstore accelerator. So if you have a card like that, or the BMO Eclipse Visa Infinite Privilege that has a drugstore accelerator, or of course the PC Optimum financial cards. Now, if you have the World Elite, they market it as 45 points per dollar, but that's actually including the 15 points that we all earn at Shoppers Drug Mart. So you're actually only earning 30 points, which is still great. I mean, it's a 3% return, a good card there. But for me, I don't have that card, and the Gold Rewards card gave me 2 points per dollar, which, I mean, with Aeroplan, that's at least 3 cents, if not more. Redeeming for business class or Marriott Bonvoy stays, it's going to give value much higher than that. So that's where I always put all my drugstore purchases on my Gold Rewards card. As you know, if you've read some of my articles in the past, like things like London Drugs, I go buy my electronics there and put on the Gold Rewards card so I can earn 2 points per dollar on electronics. So yeah, so that's the big one for this week. There's a lot of huge Black Friday offers. You name it. 20 times air miles. Through their shops, the 10 times 10 times points on Aeroplan's e-store plus 10 times, if you use an Aeroplan co-brand card. But yeah, so like speaking of Black Friday, we have our page. I'll link to it below, which has all the offers listed, as much as we can post. I can't keep up with all the offers, but there's dozens on that page. It includes the new Air Miles offer for up to 2,500 miles for booking travel with them, 35% off Coast Hotel stays. Now I have to give those two a shout because I have to thank them for officially sponsoring our Black Friday deals page, Air Miles and Coast Hotels. Thank you very much for that. There's also a lot of flight deals from the big airlines, of course, Air Canada, WestJet, but there's others like Aer Lingus has their offer offering $100 to $200 off for flights. TAP Air Portugal has some great deals to Europe from low 500s. Royal Air Morocco out of Montreal. These are all on the page. Etihad, you name it. They're up there. So there's so much. You can even check this out. You kind of give you want to see like how much is on there. Like there's just, flight deals, hotel deals, vacation deals, buy miles deals, shopping deals. And this is literally adding probably 2 or 3 offers an hour right now. So be sure to check it, frequently because there is so much going on that page. So yeah, that's, check it out. And I do, like I said, I'll give a big thank you to Air Miles and Coast Hotels for sponsoring that for us. And so we'll continue on kind of with the Black Friday offers and how you can stack offers. So, Accor Hotels has their Black Friday offer. And the one that's of note, they have one, up to 40% off with Fairmont Hotels, which we talked about last week. But they have this one, and I think I touched upon the Novotel as well. But Novotel Hotels in Ontario and Quebec, you can redeem. Oh, I can't even speak right. You can get up to a 50% discount. I'm confusing everything here. At their 4 locations, in Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, up to 50% off and up to 3 times all rewards points. 2 times points if you're a base member, 3 times if you are an elite member. But what makes it even more lucrative is that this past week there was an Amex offer statement credit that came out just for Novotel. And a couple Novotel hotels in Canada, where if you spend $250 on your registered Amex card, you get $50 off. And this is also available to Scotia Amex cards. So you can tie these 2 offers together. Now, this one's only until December 31st. And the Novotel Black Friday offers for stays from December 12th to December 31st. So if you're planning maybe some holiday stays, you can combine the 2. Novotel, their Black Friday offer goes beyond December, but for stacking, you have to only go till December 31st. So be sure to check those out. There's just another example of why you should have an Amex card is offers like this. There's tons of them. Both Amex and RBC have their big offers programs, which, pay for the cards. I know over the past year with RBC offers, I've more than paid for my WestJet RBC Match card with the cash back that I've received back on those. And the Amex offers for me this year haven't been as lucrative in past years. They have, but yeah, I know for a lot of people, like even this one right here, this is great. This Novotel one. So that's good offer. Check those out. I'll link to them all below. And that's really it for the Black Friday offers we'll cover, just because there's way too many and we could go for hours here. The next big thing that we kind of covered this week was the Alaska Airlines changes. So they are going to unified reward charts. They're going to have a chart for Alaska Airlines flights and one for all their partners. Overall, I think this is good news for Canadians. Now, it's good and bad news because in this unified chart, some things are getting more expensive in terms of miles and some are getting cheaper. The good news is for short haul flights, for partner awards in North America, 4,500 miles to fly on like American Airlines out of Eastern Canada to the Eastern US. Halifax to New York, Toronto to New York. Where is it? Quebec to, is it Philadelphia that they fly to from Quebec City? I'd have to double check that. Don't have it in front of me. But you get the picture. 4,500 miles. One way, 9,000 round trip. That is reminiscent of British Airways Executive Club back in the day when they used to have 4,500 Avios, one way for 9,000. Now they need 7,500 each way, 15,000. And why that's such a big deal is that if and when MBNA does bring in their Alaska Airlines conversion option, and you're going to be earning up to 5.5 Alaska miles per dollar, that's only 818, well, let's go $819 in spending for a one-way flight. No, that does, even the Cobalt card doesn't match that with that reward option. So this is big. And yeah, you may be saying, some people are like, Alaska Airlines, well, they only fly to Alberta and BC. They're one world member. They have tons of airline partners where you can use these miles. It's huge for all Canadians. So these updates make this program even more competitive for Canadians. And once that MBNA partnership, like I said, if and when it launches, it's going to be huge for this program. So, now, of course, some of the longer routes, or sorry, I should go ahead and where we also saw a discount or like lower rates now that they're going to start out with is British Airways on some transatlantic routes will be lower. But some of the routes that are getting more expensive are like Toronto to Asia, and then like Vancouver to Fiji on Fiji Airways. That's been always a good one at 55,000 miles for business class. That's going to start at 75,000 miles. So there's definitely some big losers in the charts, but there's some gains as well. Like I'd say overall, as I said in the blog post, it's kind of a net neutral. I think it's really a toss up. It's going to depend on the person whether it's a negative or positive change. And these are all going to kick off in March. Then there's going to be additional enhancements like more partner awards outside of North America. You're going to be able to have awards strictly in other regions, and then ultimately next year they're going to allow you to redeem on multiple airlines in one direction, because right now it's only when you redeem for say a one way, it can only be on Alaska plus one partner or just one partner. So in the future it might be you might be able to do multiple. You're going to be able to do multiple partners, and then that ultimately once we get the transfer option from MBNA, that's going to be huge, and Alaska is just going to continue climbing up the ranks of the better programs in Canada here. So check the link below. There's a lot of details in the post. I won't go into it too much here, won't bore you with it. The next thing we covered this week that a lot of people enjoy was our ultimate guide to credit card and loyalty programs for the all-inclusive vacationer. So this is something we've been doing for when did I launch this? I think it was 2019 and updated each year. And this just looks at credit card programs and loyalty programs you can use for all-inclusive vacations, because ever since I launched it, even for years, loyalty programs make a little reference to all-inclusive vacations and using points and miles for them. Now, the credit card programs, like proprietary ones like Amex Membership Rewards, BMO Rewards, you can use towards any travel. So it's ideal, and that's what it looks at is these. Or you have something like the WestJet credit card because you use WestJet dollars towards WestJet vacations. But then you have loyalty programs like Aeroplan you can use for Air Canada vacations, Air Miles, of course. They have theirs now. They always had the Red Tag partnership, and now it's through themselves directly. iTravel 2000 petrol points. You can use petrol points for iTravel 2000 packages. Scene Plus, more rewards. We go into all the details here and how you can get those all-inclusive vacations. Now, I did make a note in my blog post, not in the actual feature here, that it's going to need another big update in terms of hotel loyalty programs, because we have Marriott and Hyatt have been buying up all-inclusive hotel chains, or even ISG with Iberostar now, and you're going to be able to use, or you can use, hotel points towards these. So I'm going to have to do a big update, but that one's going to be a pretty big undertaking. So that'll be a big update, but I wanted to get this one out because it is Black Friday. There's a lot of vacation package deals, so you can see which of these programs or cards you can use towards buying one of these packages this weekend. So that's why I really wanted to get it now and watch for a future update with the hotel programs. And that kind of ties into the last thing I'll talk about today, and that's membership rewards. I covered it again this week that it's the loyalty currency all Canadians should be utilizing, because it covers transfers to other programs. So I was talking about how Alaska and MBNA might have the transfer. Well, American Express membership rewards you can convert to Aeroplan, British Airways, Air France, KLM, all amazing programs. Marriott, Bonvoy, you can convert to them, another amazing program. But then you have fixed points for travel, which provides great value, and then you have amazing cash back, just redeeming for statement credits up to 5% cash back if you have the Cobalt card. Same thing towards travel. Just how I'm not going to go into huge details, but just wanted to reiterate to people just the value of this program, and that everybody should be using it. Even if you participate in other programs, if you have this in the background and you're earning membership rewards points, you're going to be happy, and it's going to provide you value. So no matter what, that's check it out. Whether it's you have the American Express Green Card, which is their no annual fee card, earning membership rewards points, or the Cobalt card, earning the maximum 5 points per dollar. This is a program to check out. We've covered it lots. I should probably link to the top travel reward currencies, which we've covered on the YouTube channel and podcast, because that talks about the membership rewards as well, because it is ranked by RWRDS Canada as the top travel rewards currency in Canada. And yeah, that's about it for this week. If I didn't go into huge detail on some things, I apologize. It's just been kind of like one of those insane weeks. Just so much to cover, so much to do. It couldn't really go. I mean, I went in depth on the Alaska Airlines, because that was last weekend before all the Black Friday deals really started coming out, and that's what this week has been about. It's been about the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all those type of things. Hope you guys are able to take advantage of some of those deals and get some amazing travel out of it, or products, whether you're shopping for a Nintendo Switch like we did. And I just hope you guys all have a great weekend. Enjoy your Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping. We're going to have tons of deals going up over the weekend. There's new ones that come out next week. And that holidays deal page will go beyond that, because there's also holiday shopping offers. So make sure you do keep checking it frequently so that you can find the newest ones. And of course, the big offers, we typically do a blog post as well to highlight them. Have yourselves a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.